Hey guys, it's me. Welcome to an Apex Legends guide. I shall cover every possible system used in Apex Legends. Starting off the back, Apex Legends is a battle royale game. Unlike PUBG, this game allows you to play with 2 more people. If you choose to play solo, you will still team up with 2 more people. There is no solo only game type here. You get to choose a unique character, also called as a legend, who have their own abilities, which I shall cover in a bit. You can choose any of these legends in the start of every match, so your team can have a variety of chemistry. Strictly speaking, at the moment there are 336 different team combinations your team can choose from. Some of the legends will be locked and require you to purchase them through legend tokens, which you can get by ranking up, or you can simply use your real life money to buy Apex coins to buy your characters and cosmetics. There are 3 types of armor in this game. Level 1, Level 2 and Level 3. You have 100 hit points or HP without armor, and each armor adds 50, 75 and 100 more hit points respectively. There is another type of armor which is the gold or the legendary armor. It is basically level 3 armor but with an additional feature. Currently with it, you will be able to recharge your shields instantly when you perform a finisher. Scared of facing people with better loot? Do not worry. When you shoot an enemy, the color of the damage points displayed shows the level of the armor. Grey is level 1, blue is level 2 and purple is level 3. Gold is gold armor, and if it is red, it means that the enemy does not have any armor. The level 1 helmet helps in decreasing the damage reduction by 10%. The level 2 helmet does a 20% total damage reduction. Level 3 does a 25% total damage reduction, and legendary, it does a 25% total damage reduction and increases the charge speed for tactical and ultimate abilities. At first, you can pick up items up to 8 different slots. Level 1 backpack gives plus 2 slots, level 2 plus 4 and level 3 plus 6. The legendary backpack not only unlocks all the slots but also increases the rate at which you use the items extensively. It is extremely useful in hot combat situations. You can literally heal yourself while your enemy is reloading and engage him or her and win the duel easily. Every team before the jump has a jump master. You can follow the jump master or you can go solo. You can relinquish your status as a jump master by holding C, which simply shifts the jump master status to one of your squad mates. When you jump, you have a glide speed meter which shows your speed. If it is less, you will travel less distance. If you want to travel more distance, whenever your speed goes below 130 or 135, dive down for like a second till the speed goes back to 145 or above, then look forward above and keep doing it until you reach your destination. The movement mechanics. This game is a fast-paced game. Movement is a key. You can run in this game too. Sliding is also a feature in this game. There is one thing to remember. You can actually jump while sliding. Sliding is faster than running, so use sliding and jumping to increase your speed. You can bunny hop in this game too. Also, sliding in water or uphill is useless, so do not do it there. You sprint faster with your guns hoisted. Press 3 to holster your weapons. You can also climb walls vertically. Category of healing. You have several gadgets to use to heal yourself. Medkits heal your entire health HP and takes 8 seconds. You can stack up to 3 in one slot. Syringes heal 25 HP each and take 5 seconds to use and can stack up to 6 in a slot. A shield cell recharges 25 HP in your shields and take 3 seconds for one each cell. It also can be stacked up to 6 in one slot. Shield battery, however, restores an entire shield's hit points and takes 5 seconds to use. 3 of them can be stored in one slot. A Phoenix kit restores not just your health but also your shield HP, and it takes 10 seconds but only 1 can be stored per slot. An ultimate accelerant recharges 20% of your ultimate ability and it takes 7 seconds to use. Only 1 can be stored per slot. And all these times are recorded based on the fact that the legend used was not lifeline. Keep that in mind. If you lose all your HP but your squad mates are still alive, you get knocked down and start bleeding. You do not die instantly. You can also get a knockdown shield which can block ranged damage till a certain hit points. Level 1 knockdown shield takes 100 damage, level 2 takes 250 and level 3 takes 750. And legendary not only takes 750 damage but also enables you to self-revive yourself rather than your squad mates reviving you. This way your squad does not get eliminated if all of them have been knocked down. If your squad mate has died, you can collect the respawn beacon from their death box within 90 seconds. You or your teammate can then go to a respawn station and hold E to respawn your teammate. They will have to start over again with nothing. When someone dies, a death box spawns containing all their inventory items including shield, backpacks, knockdown shield, etc. One thing you should know is that the shields of the people you kill will be replenished. So if you get a same level shield as your shield but you do not have it fully charged, take it from the inventory of the other person's death box. The death box would also glow with the color level of the best item in that inventory. If you see that the death box is glowing gold, it means that that specific inventory of the death box has an item which is legendary. It could be a weapon, it could be a hop-up, it could be an attachment, it could be anything. Speaking of attachments, we have attachments in this game. There are 4 types of ammo. Light ammo for the light category guns, heavy ammo for the heavy category guns, shotgun ammo for the shotgun guns, and energy ammo for the energy weapons. This chart shows the available scopes in the game and the weapons which can use them. Pause the video to go through them. You also have the magazine attachments, which increase the magazine size of weapons and reload time. Extremely useful. A shotgun bolt increases the rate of fire, levels varying 10%, 20%, 25% respectively. There are also the barrel stabilizers, which reduce the recoil of the weapon. A legendary barrel stabilizer reduces the weapon flashes as well. And you also have stock attachments. Again, pause the video to go through the descriptions. A hop-up is also an attachment that enhances the weapon capabilities. They have only one color and not different levels. Precision choke hop-up for the Peacekeeper and Triple Take focuses the shots, giving you a higher chance to land all the shells. Keep in mind the Peacekeeper's choke is extremely loud around you. Triple Take choke is relatively silent. So whenever you want to engage with the Peacekeeper but also want to focus all your short shells, make sure to remember that you would be spotted when you aim down the sights instantly. To use a precision choke, obviously you need to aim down the sights. It will charge up for some time and then you can use. Select fire changes the fire mode of the Prowler to automatic and Havoc to a 5 bullet laser burst. Skull Piercer increases the headshot damage of the Wingman and Longbow. Turbocharger removes the annoying spin up time for the energy weapons, i.e. Devotion and Havoc. Very useful. You can also ping stuffs for your teammates. The following options are available to ping. Press the scroll button and move your mouse to ping a location you are looking at. You can also bind the keys in the keyboard options for pinging. F is default for spotting an enemy location. So if you see there's an enemy at certain location, you have to aim there and press F to let your teammates know that there is an enemy. The reload mechanism is something you must know. If you reload after emptying the entire clip, it takes a lot of time compared to reloading when your mag isn't empty. This is called tactical reloading. That's why you see people like Shroud and Dizzy reloading a bit before the mag depletes. Now the map. The locations are divided into loot tiers, and the higher tier gives more higher tier loot. It is randomized, so you cannot know exactly where you would get the best loot. But one thing for sure is that the airship and the blue glowing location you see, which are also randomized, have higher tier loots. But it's also a place where many people would land, so you would have to find your weapons quickly. There are hooks which you can travel through to reach the other end of the rope. Hooks are placed all around the map to decrease the time of travel. Balloons can also be used to travel large distances as well, and it can be useful in emergency situations where you are outside the ring. Supply drops keep dropping in the game, which have some good high tier loot. Make sure to grab one if you can. Now the weapon damage strikes. There are 3 types of damages: torso, head and leg damage. Headshot is more than torso, more than leg. The full damage strikes with the reload time and other stuffs for all the weapons were beautifully recorded by rockpapershotguns.com. Check it out at the link in the description, or you can just pause this video as I've compiled all the data that they have provided. Now the final thing, the legends. Each legend has their own hitboxes. They have an ultimate ability which takes time to charge, and they also have a passive ability, and you also have an alternate ability. So many abilities, oh my god. Lifeline. Her passive is the ability to use healing items 25% faster, which is noticeable. This includes syringes, shield cells, shield batteries, phantom kits, med kits. This also includes, I think, the ultimate accelerant and other healing stuffs. Her alternate ability is a healing drone, which you can heal you and your squad mates. This is not infinite, it's limited. It can heal up to certain amount of HP. Her ultimate lets you summon a supply drop which has only defensive items like healing items and armor. Talking about Wraith, her passive is the voices in her head. When someone is aiming at a Wraith, the Wraith gets a message that you're being aimed at or something. And if you play as Wraith, you will keep getting messages of warnings like traps, enemies, locations, death boxes and stuff.
I'm the one where you are. You've been spotted. Grenade.
Her alternate is Into the Void. where she can become invisible for a small amount of time to escape. But other players can still see the trail of your escape, and you cannot see other players while you're inside the void. Her ultimate, however, is a portal which can help your teammates escape or catch up. You move a bit fast, so it is useful to escape. You can also use your alternate to avoid the damage while deploying the portal. Gibraltar. His passive is his shield, which is available only if you look through the sights. It is bright, so other players could spot you easily from far distances. It absorbs 100 damage and takes some time to recharge. His alternate is a dome shield which blocks all the ranged damage for 15 seconds. His ultimate is an airstrike which is extremely powerful and can knock down people easily. Pathfinder. His passive is the ability to scan beacons to reveal the next ring location. His alternate is a grapple hook which, if used wisely, could be extremely useful. His ultimate is a zipline which anyone can use. Bloodhound. His passive, he can see clues that have lasted for the last 60 seconds. Includes footsteps, doors, healing, death, etc. His alt is a scanner that can reveal enemy traps, enemies themselves, and clues, and other stuff. His ultimate is a great one. It gives 25% faster movement speed, highlights the enemies, and you can also clearly see recent enemy footsteps. You can also see through smokes in the ultimate. So this combo with Bangalore is very good and effective. Bangalore. Her passive is a 25% extra movement speed when hit or almost hit. It lasts for 2 seconds. Her tactical is a 2-shot, 3-split smoke grenade. Her ultimate is an airstrike. Mirage. His passive is the ability to drop a decoy and cloak yourself for 5 seconds when knocked down. Yes, you are knocked down. His tactical sends out a decoy to confuse the enemies and reveal their position when they shoot it. The ultimate ability is that a team of decoys would be spawned or would be deployed while you are cloaked for 5 seconds. You get cloaked when the ultimate is activated for 5 seconds. You cannot use your weapons in the meantime. Also, to be clear, people can still see you while you're cloaked. It is not 100% cloak. It's like a halo style cloak or something. It's not 100% cloak, so you can still see people. You can still see a cloaked mirage if you're good enough to see it, and you can shoot it, and you're not invincible like the Wraith have. Caustic. His passive is the ability to see the enemies through his Nox gas that he deploys through the traps or the grenade. His tactical is the ability to drop a trap that releases Nox gas when shot or triggered by enemy proximity. He can hold up to 3 traps and deploy up to 6. And his ultimate is a Nox gas grenade which obscures vision and disables sprinting. Keep in mind, this effect applies with gas traps too, and it also applies to your squad mates. But your squad mates inside the gas will not receive the damage of the Nox gas trap. This ultimate lasts for 20 seconds. And that is all. A complete guide to Apex Legends. All the sources in the description. Check each and every single one of them out. I'll catch you later, guys. Have fun becoming a champion.